Good morning, all. My name is Priyanjan Pradhan. I'm working as assistant professor at IMIT Cuttack. So today I will discuss with a topic that is called investment. So what do you mean by investment? Is it different from the expenditure? Yes, of course. General expenditure will provide you a utility, a satisfaction. But investment will provide you a certain kind of return in future. So, generally, investment can be defined as uh, that kind of expenditure on an asset which provide you certain return in the future. So, investors they are looking for certain return from their investment. So, there are many characteristics involved with the investment. So, one of the characteristics is we call it a risk. When there is an investment, a risk is also involved with it. What is risk? Risk is a chance of loss. So another characteristics which is involved with the investment is also called return. What is return? Return means uh, it is the revenue you are generating from that asset, from your investment. Each investor having this both risk and return associated with its investment. So every investor want to minimize the risk and also allow subsequently they also want to increase or they also want to maximize their return from the investment. So these are the main two characteristics which is attached with each and every kind of investment. So other characteristics which is involved that is called marketability. Marketability means whether whatever the asset you are investing that can be easily marketable or not. For those products they have a market or not. Suppose you are purchasing, you are investing your money in certain asset and the asset doesn't have any market. So how you will convert it into cash? So that is also a problem. Suppose I will give you an example. Some asset like national savings schemes, post office deposits, they cannot be easily marketable. But there are some assets like stocks, debentures, bonds, they can easily marketable. So depending upon the marketability, also the investors choose different investment opportunities or different the investment avenues. So another characteristic if you see that is called liquidity. What is liquidity? How quickly your asset can be converted into cash. That is called liquidity. Suppose you have investment, you have invested your some amount of money on the mutual funds. So at any time if you want to convert it into cash, you can convert it. If you put your money in shares, you can convert it into cash easily. So can I say these assets are more liquid? But suppose you have invested in some lands or you have invested in real estate. They can be converted into cash, no problem. But thing is that they cannot easily convert it into cash. So that is the problem. Those investors they want to convert their asset into cash quickly. They should not go for this kind of investment. So another characteristic of the investment is convenience. By convenience, we mean that the investment can be made and looked after easily. Means how easily you can invest your money in certain asset, and how easily you can look after this asset. That is called convenience. For an example, uh, you can put your money in savings account. That is more convenient. You do not have to think about your money. Your bank will look after your money. But if you put your money in real estate, in land, you want to purchase a land, you want to invest your money in the land, then there is a lot of procedural work. So because of this, investing in land is not more convenient as it is investing in savings account. So can I say convenience is also one of the characteristics of the investment. Another investment characteristic is called uh, tax implications. Means sometimes those who are earning money, they have to give tax to the government. So sometimes there is a tax exemption on your investment. If you have invested certain amount in certain asset, and for that there is a tax exemption. Some amount of tax will be exempted. And because of this, some investors are interested in investment. They put their money in certain investment like insurance schemes, like your mutual funds, by which they got some amount is exempted from their taxes. Okay, so these are the various characteristics which is in the investment. Now we discuss about various types of investment. If we discuss the various types of investment, I can categorize the investment into two categories, like investment in financial instrument and investment in non-financial instruments. Come to the first one, investment in financial instrument. So the first instrument that is called equities. What is equities? Equities are the type of security that represents the ownership in a company. Simple what you can say, the stocks, the shares. If you invest your money in some company's shares, some amount of ownership also transfers to you. And at any time you want to convert it into cash, that amount can be converted into cash by selling the securities at certain stock market. Secondary market is available for them to make that investment into cash. So can I say securities or the equities are one of the financial instrument? Another financial instrument is called mutual funds. What is mutual funds? Can I say it is a pool of funds which is invested in different investment avenues by through a financial manager. Here you do not have to bother about how the money will be invested, because a financial manager is there to look after your money. So this is another instrument. Another instrument is called bonds. Basically, bonds are circulated by the government. This is the you can say this is a instrument which have a certain uh, fixed rate of interest. As it is provided by the government, it is more secure than any other. Excuse me. Then other instrument I will discuss. Next one, can I say the deposits. So investing in bank or post office, opening a savings account by which you are getting a certain return in form of the interest by the bank. So they are also kind of certain a financial instrument. They are also a investment avenues. Because through interest they give you certain return. So another financial instrument, can I say the money market instruments. What is money market instrument? Examples are treasury bills, commercial papers, certificate of deposits. These money market instruments are a very liquid instrument. Very liquid means it can convert it into, at very short time, it can convert it into cash. Which money market instruments, they are mature within 1 year. Some money market instrument they matured within 15 days. So these money market instruments are also called cash equivalents because they're nearly equivalent to the cash. So these are various financial instruments where an investor can invest. Now I'm coming to the second category, that is called non-financial instruments where an investor can invest. The first one in this category, can I say the real estate. The today's best investment is investment in the real estate, in purchasing land. Because land is certain asset which do not have a depreciation. It is always appreciated. And because of this, more investors they are interested about this real estate. But thing is that, as I told you, here the real estate investment is very less liquid. If you want to convert it into cash, it will take some more time. Okay, so next instrument in this category, can I say the gold. Gold, precious metals, they are also investment avenues for the investors. Because gold value is always appreciated. If you invest in gold, the fluctuations in the values of the gold give you a certain return. So not only investors, also the many countries, they are also investing in gold. So another instrument in this category is, can I say, antique materials, art, paintings. Sometimes they have a huge values. So many investors, they are also attracting towards this kind of investment. Some painting, some antique material has a very good resale value. If you invest some money over this material, after certain times you will get you might get a huge amount of return from that. So these are the various, all about the investment, the characteristics of investment, and the various types of investment. As I told you, the two characteristics which is very much associated to the investment is return and risk. So we'll detail discuss about the various types of risk and return. But right now, thank you.